Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Naked News. Today's topic is Zhang Youxia's fall and the future possibility of Taiwan Strait War. I know maybe some of you do not know who Zhang Youxia is. It's okay, later on I will introduce this person to you. The official announcement was made from CCTV channel in China. It said that Zhang Youxia, the vice chairman of Central Military Commission, as well as Liu Zhengli, a member of the Military Commission, were dismissed by Xi Jinping. Actually, since October last year, there are already 9 generals dismissed from their posts. And from this picture, you can see, apart from Xi Jinping, there is only one person left, Zhang Shengming, and this person is actually a kind of decoration because he needed to stand on the stage and announce to the world Liu Zhengli and Zhang Youxia, these two people's fall. So basically, he is useless. In the past, these people, they can gather together and play mahjong or Texas poker together. However, with these two people's fall, only Xi Jinping and Zhang Shengming left. They can only play hide and seek, probably. Oh, I'm sorry. Because these two people are too old to run. Many people felt quite awkward and many people felt surprised and weird about Zhang's fall because he is probably the person whom trusted by Xi Jinping the most. Actually, since his father's generation, Zhang and Xi's family, they were already close friends long time ago. And most importantly, because Zhang Youxia participated in Vietnam War in 1980s, so he is not only a person with enough frontline experience, but also a person who has deep connection with Xi and his family. There seemed no reason that Xi would dismiss this person. However, he did that. Many people say it looks just like Xi Jinping is punching his own face. Yeah. According to the official announcement, the reason why these two people were dismissed was that their behavior seriously affected the party's absolute leadership over the military. I know this sounds a bit weird and tough to understand. Let me interpret. It means they are not faithful enough. They want to take the power away. Therefore, it's time for them to be kicked out. To know why this happened, we have to understand the logic of dictatorship first. For dictators, they are afraid they will be killed by someone someday. That's why it's important to make sure their safety is always stable. To achieve that, dictators have to control the army firmly. The army, the cops, as well as the weapons will be decided by the dictator. Whoever goes against their ruling will be either killed or hurt by these three, because these three will make people feel terrified. So for dictator group, there is only one decision maker, and that decision maker is the one who can decide all the military affairs. There is only one decision maker allowed. Usually will be the chairman of the Central Military Commission. Of course, there are other members in the commission as well, but these people, they can only cooperate or make some suggestions. They are not the decision makers. Only one decision maker is allowed, so that dictators' power will not be threatened by these people. This is the logic behind. Though in China, there is only one party, that's Chinese Communist Party. However, there are also some smaller or mini groups. Usually, different people have different backgrounds and different personalities. And people with similar characteristics will form mini groups and stand together. Actually, these smaller groups are allowed in this party. Because first is that the party commands the guns. The highest person with the highest power is the only decision maker. Second one, most importantly, dictators will need these small groups as their helpers anyway. And these small groups, because they think differently, they can always check and balance each other. But whenever dictators are doubting someone, dictators think one of the small groups or some of the small groups, they are getting stronger and might threat the future power of the dictator, then they have to disappear. At that time, if the dictator doubts, no matter what kind of things the smaller groups are doing, and no matter how faithfully they can act, their existence is guilty. So, to summarize, the key point has nothing to do with the fact whether Zhang Youxia was promoted by Xi Jinping or not, and it has nothing to do with their connections or relationship. As long as Zhang Youxia is doubted by Xi Jinping, then he has to be cleared out. Many people say because Zhang Youxia had enough experience about the war, and now Xi Jinping is almost removing all the people from the Central Military Commission. Is it possible that Taiwan War will not occur? Personally, I do not agree with it 100%. It's a kind of possibility, but changes can always happen. For dictators, clearing or doing the purge means actually they're preparing for the war. Before the war, the result could be a kind of risk. However, the biggest risk is that when dictators are making commands, these commands cannot be fully carried out. That's why if Xi Jinping doubts someone, then he will clear all the people in the commission and find some new people to replace them. This is my understanding. I'm not sure about your point of view. If you have something to say, just leave your comments here. Thank you guys so much for coming, and see you next time.